This is a video for everyone involved in Newmarket Cooley. Albie was out and about again. We took him to the Sporting Days horse trials. He was bloody good. He was much more settled in the dressage at Sporting Days. Remember the first competition back, he was a little bit nervous and a little anxious, and I felt like at Sporting Days he was very much better behaved. Well, not just more relaxed. He was behaved at the first one, but he was just nervous. And we moved him up to the open prelim division. And Albie was very, very good. He won it, I think. Yeah, he won. He scored a 28.4 in the dressage, and then show jump clear, and then whizzed around in the cross country like a champ. So it wasn't that competitive a field, but very, very pleased with getting him around. He gave me a good feel around the whole course. I feel like the dressage is sort of probably the part that we've got to pay the most attention to. He little bit of a sort of downhill horse, so trying to really ride his wither up and getting his sort of neck up and out without him hollowing out. The jumping was good. The show jumping, I felt like he was jumping higher. The jumps were a bit bigger, which made it easier. But he jumped. I felt like he jumped the show jumping course well, and he was a good boy in the cross country. It wasn't the hardest of prelims, but there was a bit to do out the back. There was a box to a direct 3 strides to a pretty narrow corner. There was a drop to a skinny. There was a pretty decent water jump. And I could feel that he was experienced. You know, he'd been there and done it before. I think he'll probably head back to Pennsylvania. Well, he is heading back to Pennsylvania early this week. And then we'll get him back to the farm up there. And then I'm just sort of working on getting him to his next competition. I think we should do another prelim. I was sort of thinking potentially Malvern Park, which is the end of March. But there's also a plantation that which is another good preliminary horse trial a week or two later. So stay tuned. But I think we'll get him back up to Pennsylvania, keep working away, keep working in improving him a bit, and then aim him for another prelim in 3 or 4 weeks' time. Peter Wild was here this week, and while I was busy over at the Brucersfield Grand Prix eventing, doing all the arena familiarisation, Peter jumped Albie for us, and he's a good jumper. He's very, very good with his back end. When I cross-country schooled him on Monday, you can sort of feel that he's a little bit nervous in there. But then I didn't get that feeling on course today. I don't know if he was just a bit charged up or a bit pumped up, but he was very, very brave and keen and ready to rumble today. So anyway, girls, really, really pleased with Albie. Big winner at the Open Prelim, and feel like he did it pretty easy. So anyway, upwards and onwards.